from Eugene when she missed out on the team. Brianna McNeal second, Christina Clemens third, and Gabby Cunningham fourth. Anna Cockrell, I think both of us picked Anna to make it, was in fifth. And then Tania Marshall, who looked really good in the semis, placed sixth.
Hey, so Keni Harrison winning is expected. We can pretend it's a story about 2016, but she's been dominant since, and she's made multiple world teams. So I don't really look at it as like some grand moment for Keni Harrison. She's been dominant for the past 4 years. The main story coming out of this race is what is going to happen with Brianna McNeal. She's currently protesting or appealing a 5-year ban, and you just got to think, what is Gabby Cunningham thinking? She got fourth in this race. Is she an Olympian? Is she not an Olympian? It's super weird. It's super awkward, and I just want them to solve it. I wish they could have solved it before this race, but now that we have the situation, it's just like such a weird feeling for Cunningham. It's also weird for McNeal too, right? Because she can easily be, proven innocent, and it's all just in the past, and this was all for naught. But this is the first time ever, I think, we've had someone be provisionally an Olympian, right? We've never had this before.
Yeah, certainly a pall, hanging over the event until we figure out what's going to happen. And even if we figure it out in a week, plenty of time to get prepped for Tokyo, it still changed the moment tonight, obviously, in both directions, regardless of what Kaz comes up with, either they ban or not ban. It changed it because you watch that and you're not sure who the three women are going to be. They're going to represent the Team USA. And for Cunningham, she narrowly missed too, right? You see those times. 12:53 to 12:53. So she already had a tough break there to lose by such a small margin, and we'll find out in the future if she gets to be an Olympian, and I'm sure she'll take it and she'll be happy about it. But the moment obviously was completely changed because of what's going on with the Court of Arbitration of Sport, thousands of miles away in Switzerland. So, Serenity, either your thoughts on that, or I know you're very close to Keni too. So if you want to talk about Keni, feel free to make this the Keni time.
I will absolutely make it the Keni time. Keni Harrison, that's the tweet. And I want to go back to what Gordon said. Absolutely, it's expected, but it was also expected in 2016. And that's what's about, that's what track is all about, how unexpected things can be, how things can just happen. So I was just very nervous, just wanting things to work out for her. And they definitely did. She's been working her butt off. And even in the interview I did earlier in the year, she basically wants to just leave that year in the past so bad. So I'm pretty sure they're going to say it over and over and over again. In the 2016, when she didn't make it and now she's back. It's like, okay, how many times does she have to prove herself before we can shut up about the fact that she did not make it? Because look, she just made it. And she is going to be extremely unstoppable. I will bet my house that I don't have, my house and my brand new car. I will bet my brand new car on Keni Harrison winning the Olympics because she is absolutely unstoppable. The way she has just been grinding ever since. It could go in the complete other direction, when things like that happen. But her true testimony, she just lives off of it. She really trusts Flo. She trusts her training. And even moving to Texas and just becoming a great mentor to all of us. I expected nothing less from her. So it was really great that happened. Now, moving on to McNeal, I just feel for Gabby Cunningham and the way she feels right now. I will completely understand if she feels cheated, if she feels like bamboozled. This is a tough situation to be in. And some of the people that I have talked about who was in this heat don't necessarily feel like it was right that she should be able to run, because then it's like, what do you do from here? You guys are going to make a decision in July, but what does Gabby Cunningham do until then? Like, her dreams were just crushed, or they weren't. So it's kind of like, what type of emotions can she feel? So I think that is going to be a tough decision to make, but it's something that should have definitely been worked out beforehand. It's something that should have been worked out beforehand, honestly.
And it's tough because we don't know the timeline of any of this. Obviously the idea that there'd be a suspension, we've known for a couple months now, but we don't know how long the appeals process goes, and you want to give everybody due process. You can't move the date of the Olympic trials. it's an unfortunate situation all around. I think it's fun. One thing, going back to Keni that you said, Serenity, she's like, she wants to leave 2016 in the past, AKA the year where she broke the world record. I think she wants to leave part of the year in the past. And I think she wants to leave the other part top of mind, because that's when she got the world record. But do you think as Gordon mentioned, she's made teams since then, right? 2017, but she got fourth. 2019, but she got second. Is the hurdle, pardon the horrible pun, is it making the team, or is the hurdle for her delivering in Tokyo?
I think that the hurdle for her is just the hurdles in her race, honestly. I think that's the only hurdle that she has, because her mental is beyond any other. She has a training partner like Jennifer Andini, and it just really doesn't get any better than that. They're workhorses, and she doesn't want to leave the whole 2016 in the past. But at the same time, like she said in her interview, this is what Coach Flo teaches us. Even the Texas team, he basically teaches us, like, stop chasing the time. So she beat that record not because she was, got in the blocks like, I'm about to go 12-20. She got in the blocks like, you just need to run. You just need to win. Just go win something. You're going to get, whatever it is, a lot of money if you win this race. And then look, she got a world record. That's more than what she even asked for. So the more she stays focused on just winning, the accomplishments are going to come. And it just sounds so simple to say, like, of course anybody wants to win. But no, a lot of the times you get in the blocks and you're like, no, I need to make top 3. No, I need to run this. I need to do this. Make sure I get off of this hurdle. But once you go in the race, clear your mind, and the only thing that you're focusing on is getting to the finish line first, then the accomplishments are going to come, and they have definitely come for Keni.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you wonder when someone has a roadblock, is just, okay, we get over that one, and then now almost the pressure's off, and now I can look at this new challenge with clear eyes. But she's made it. Like, theoretically 17, that should have cleared, right? We should have probably stopped talking about her making teams in 17. But the problem is she's so good, because she's the world record holder, and her regular seasons are so good that it's just like gold. That's what we expect. So she gets a silver, and it's like, well, if she just held her form, she could have gotten gold. But I think you're right. I think this is the year for her. I think she's obviously the favorite going into Tokyo, and a high pressure race like this is only going to help her preparation, like having to deliver like she did tonight, because it was a tight field, right? She runs 12:47. Well, 12:53, she would have been out, right? 0.06, she would have been out, and she was able to keep her composure and still make the team. Gordon, we're swinging it over to you here for an update on the other events. I know we saw an American record in the hammer from Rudy Winkler. We got a decathlon team selected, a high jump team selected, and a set of steeple prelims.
So here's the thing. Yes,